Beautiful people. Welcome to our Sunday, June 20th hangout. Happy Father's Day to all of the dads around. And Olena, welcome. You are on Los Angeles time zone.
Yay!
Crazy. Yay! Right? Coming live from LA on the cruise ship. We have Olena. No more Russia ones. It must feel amazing to be on the ship again. All right, so you guys can hear me okay, right? Everyone can hear me okay? Yeah? Okay. So Jamie is paddleboarding right now and with her Pathfinder unit. And so I'm sitting here on this beautiful dock in the water. It's great. I'm happy there was a park and I didn't have to sit in my van. So, and I have Maggie here with me. So I'm not gonna keep too much time today. A couple of things that I'm hoping that you have kind of in your mind are that 6:45, the sample workout comes out on June 28th. So what I'm going to do this week, once life kind of settles down, which probably won't be until Wednesday or Thursday, is create a free group for it for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. So Monday, I'll do like the sample of 4 weeks of the prep. Tuesday, I'll do the sample of 6 weeks of the work. And then Wednesday, I'll do the sample of the 6:45 workout with everyone in the group, just to give them a taste of what it's going to be like. I would really recommend that especially those of you on the call, run a free group. Like, just make one. Make a Facebook group, make a Facebook event, invite to the event the people that say yes, add them to the group. In the group is where you add the value. All right, so that's where you're going to have be talking about, make the cover photo like a picture of a moila, talk about how excited you are about this new program that's coming out, how he's an NBA super trainer. He's really big on functional training. So even though 4 weeks of the prep, and 6 weeks of the work, I didn't do 4 weeks of the prep because it came out way after I was already done 6 weeks of the work. It's the hardest program I've ever done in my life. And for those of you that might know someone who likes like CrossFit or a really intense workouts like that, that's what like 6 weeks of the work is for those people, right? The ones that are like, oh, those sissy home workouts. But talk about how the people that you know that have done the program, I was more sore doing a Joel workout because with Joel, he like will target one muscle and then it's like my ass hurts for 2 days. But he doesn't stretch you out and get you ready for it the way a moila does. A moila's programs are intense, super intense, but then when you do your range and repair, you're ready for Monday again. So the way he does his warm-ups, the way he does his stretches and cool downs at the end, and then the rest day, which is your kind of functional movement day to get you back ready for your workouts, is mind-blowing. So I would definitely like recommend getting people hyped up about a moila. I think it's going to be a phenomenal program. I love that it's 13 weeks because for 13 weeks, I don't have to think about what program I'm going to do next. I'm just going to look at the calendar and for 13 weeks, push play every day on his workouts. So create that free group. So what I would do is I would get people in, have an introduction post on the Saturday or the Sunday, and then give them a free workout on the Monday and a free recipe, not a meal plan, a free recipe on the Monday, a check-in post, then repeat the same for Tuesday, repeat the same for Wednesday, check in with people that are in there, wrap it up on the Thursday with follow-ups saying, are you ready to join me? This launches on July 6th. I'm not actually going to start the program until the 12th because starting it on a Tuesday just feels weird to me. So I want to start it on a Monday. I don't know, that could just be my OCD kind of behavior, right? Or mindset. So, so that's my advice to everyone on the call is make that and just start building confidence in yourself and making connections with other people, right? So that's what I have to share, my news to share today. Now it is your turn. So my focus for the week is going to be talking about Amoila, talking about his programs. I'll show snippets of his workouts in our stories, where you can like videotape him talking just to get people excited about it. And you don't have to do the whole workout. You could do like a move from it, show it, but at least to start talking about this amazing program from an NBA super trainer that's launching on July 6th. Okay, any questions? So questions, and then I want to know what your focus for the week is going to be.
A question, like, this is also new for me too. Then when I message people who have no fitness background, or like everyone is on here are working out every day, going on to the programs, workouts, and they know all of them, all of the workouts, but someone who doesn't really have a schedule in their life or time in order to start something like this, it's kind of a bit tough for me.
Rico, that's bullshit though. Okay. Seriously, honestly, I'm going to call you on that you need to have the confidence to say to that person, I'm a single mom of 3 kids. I work full time. I teach Zumba and I run a successful coaching business. If someone wants this bad enough, they will make the time for it. My alarm goes at 4:45 in the morning so that I can work out before I go to work. Do you think I want to get up at 4:45? God, no. But it's a priority for me because I know how I want to feel. Those are just limiting beliefs and excuses. Every single one of us has the same 24 hours in a day, the exact same. And if anyone's going to talk to me about being too busy, I'm going to say, yeah, right. Come live in my shoes for a week. Then I'll talk to you about being busy. It's about creating those habits and those patterns. Half an hour workout, commit to it. If you have someone that's like waffling and on the fence, oh, I don't have time. Pick a time, say to them, when could you do this with me? When could you do, and find one time that works for you and that other person, meet them on the Zoom link, have a workout together.
When could you work out? I'm just not there yet. They don't reply back to me. So
everyone, no, but that's that. Okay, so if I go into any conversation with they're not going to reply to me, guess what they're not going to do? Then you need to follow up with them. The thing with this is like, think about this. If I'm standing like this and we're talking, you have 2 ways that you can look at the conversation, at my energy, right? Like this. Number 1, you can look at it and be like, oh shit, she doesn't like me. Like she's like in a bad mood and she doesn't want to be here. And how does that serve me? It doesn't serve me at all if that's what I'm thinking. If I'm like this, or the person I'm talking to is like this, I'd be like, God, she must be cold. Right? People, and I've had this conversation with Clarissa many, many times because Clarissa doesn't have my schedule. So she'll be like, oh, they didn't reply back to me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, do you know how many times I've opened my messenger and read the message and forgot to reply to the person? And then I'm like, 5 days later, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to reply to that person. And so I don't reply to that person because now I feel bad that I didn't reply to them. So I'm embarrassed and I don't reply. Choose something that serves you. Assume that that person literally opened it, their kids or their life, or they had to run out to the grocery store quick. Assume something that's going to serve you, and then follow up and be like, oh my gosh, girl, I didn't want you to think that I forgot about you, blah, blah, blah. Right? You have to word it in a way that gets your confidence up, because every time you tell me, oh, they don't reply to me, your confidence is down. It's through the toilet. So they're not going to reply to you. You have to switch that on its head, right? And assume, their life got busy.
My advice, Reiko, you need to work on your personal development. Your confidence level is really down right now, girl. Go buy You Are a Badass and listen to that book beginning to end several times. I had to do that for myself. I had zero confidence when I first started this business. I would never be talking on a call. I was always hiding. I was always with my camera off. I didn't want anyone, even I would make sure that my microphone was off because I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to talk. And anyways, I was hiding. So girl, you need to work on your confidence, because right now, everything that you say, it just takes me back to me when I started, that I was like, I didn't even knew how to stand to take a picture. And guess what? Sarah and Tamara, they challenged me to do a live video for the Level Up, for the Daily Hustle. And you know what? I said, you know what? It's time. It took me freaking 6 years, but I'm going to do it. So I booked, Christina was asking the Level Up yesterday or the day before. And I was like, you know what? It's time. I am going to do it. So I'm going to do it. Even if I mess up, I need to start. So I'm gonna do, I think it's time for me to start the live videos for the daily hustle. So I'm gonna do next Friday. I'll be there probably early in the morning. I said that I'm gonna do from Stanley Park because I want to share how I started. And I think like overthinking doesn't serve you any good. So I'm gonna say what I did, because kind of like I didn't have like a fallback plan to go back to a job. I was on medical leave because I was like mental going cuckoo with my divorce. So I'm gonna explain everything what I did, and I'm gonna do it. It's time. And now I want to share something that Tamara kind of like. How about our new shake? I'm so excited for the cookies and creamy. Isn't today the launch?
I think it's tomorrow, 21st or
tomorrow.
22nd.
Okay, then it's tomorrow. Yeah. I'm super excited. And I would like to share with you, all of you that are here, or if anyone's catching the recording, don't order on your account. If you're Emerald and above and you have a spouse account, or dad like Cindy, order through their account. So you're already making not commission, but you are making like a team cycle bonus on yours, because Shakeology is like about 100 PV. So if you're Emerald, you're making $14 on yours. And even if you're active, but you lost your Emerald, once you go back to Emerald, everything that's been sitting on your weak leg is gonna, and your strong leg is gonna cycle. Okay. So do that. That's like a easy $14 to get, just like that. Back to Tamara.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's totally fine. I love what you said. And I don't want, Reiko, I don't want you to think that like, there's days where even before these hangouts in my head, I'm like, oh, do I really have any value to add? Do you know, like, it's easy to talk down to ourselves. It's really easy. We have to. So if you're in the moment of following up with people or messaging someone, I love how sometimes people will say like, turn on loud music, get yourself fired up, because we truly have a gift to share. We have community, we have support, we have accountability, we have simple nutrition plans that are sustainable for life. It's not a diet. We have easy fitness that they could do. Some of the workouts are 20 minutes, push play, done, bang, right? There's really no excuse. It's just the committing to showing up and showing someone what value they're going to get by actually jumping in with us. And you have to believe that to your core when you're messaging those people, or that not fear, but that like uncertainty comes through in the message, right? So you want to be like, every time you send a message, no, I have a gift. Like, this is such a gift to help someone in their life. Send, you know, like, I can't even tell you how many times I have followed up with people. I can't even tell you. Some of them, it's like 100 times. So it's just, they weren't ready then. You know, a couple weeks from now, follow up. Do you want to join me for a workout? Like a couple weeks from now.
I kind of like take that into consideration that, oh, maybe it's not for them at this moment because they're not ready. So maybe down the road, they might say yes. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what we've always been taught, that a no is a not right now, because they just don't have the information. I love what Clarissa was sharing with me the other day. So, I mean, because we've been at this for long, we have so many people that we've got conversations on the go forever. And there's this one girl who we've been chatting with on Instagram. I'm friends with her on Facebook. And she would be an amazing coach, but she already has every excuse in the book. So she was saying to Clarissa the other day something like, oh, everyone I know is in the fitness industry. And instead of Clarissa being like, oh, that's too bad, she was like, that's amazing. Now you have all of these people that are already in the fitness industry that you can bring onto your team, and you can help them build a successful business, that they're not just having to go and do this stuff in person. They can help more people online. Like, she totally turned it on the girl.
And she told me that she's being in shitty financial situations. Like, they must be in the same financial situation as you. Girl, this is the best opportunity for you to just like be diamond just off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think no
awesome
for an answer anymore. Like, sorry.
Worded it. Yeah. Because that's all up here. You know, what we look for, we find. So. And I love what Crystal said, when you plant the seed, they start watching you, usually. And if they don't watch, then let them go. They weren't my person. You know, maybe my person is going to resonate more with Jasmine or Ashley. It's fine if they aren't, if it isn't for them watching me. Totally get it.
Can you
Actually,
hear
I
me?
really don't. Yeah, I really don't, because I'm pretty awesome. So I don't know why. Yeah, I can hear you, Jazz. Go
One
ahead.
thing I was going to say is just, I think one thing to consider too is in the beginning, it is hard to have that confidence and stuff in inviting people. But if you put it out there, even when you're so uncomfortable with the idea of it and everything, but then like Crystal said, they do watch you, but then they also watch not just your like fitness or whatever, but they start seeing this like confidence and spark in you. And that really attracts people, I think, even more towards it. And it takes a long time sometimes. Like, you know, it's not just something that like your confidence isn't just maybe going to come in 1 day or 2 days. Like it does take a long time sometimes, but that spark starts to grow and people see that, and that attracts people. Your energy attracts people, and you're kind of almost like the perfect person, Rico, is because you feel like if you're very shy towards it or whatever it might be, people will be like, wow, like what happened to her? How did she become this like outgoing person? Like I know so many of the people on this call are maybe were very quiet people, but then became more outgoing, more okay with themselves. And you don't care what other people say eventually. You don't care if people say no, because you're like, okay, that's fine. Have a good day. You still get to have this positive, super happy energy about it, because it doesn't have to affect you to your core where you're like negative to yourself, like, oh, what did I do wrong? It's like, no, it's okay going on. I'm still going to have a good day because their opinion doesn't affect me. I'm still happy with what I'm doing. I see the results. I feel how happy I am. And that's good enough for me, not what other people say about it, not how many like sales you make in the beginning and potentially whatever later on, but it's about you. It has to be about you first, and then you can build a business on it. I believe.
And I fully I love everything you said, because that's why I love coaching so much, is what it's done for me, right?
Yeah.
In terms of the confidence and being able to not take things personally and realize that someone else's decision is no reflection of me. It's a reflection of them and maybe where they are and what's going on in their life, and that I can just be a light in their life, even if it's just sending them a happy birthday once a year. You know, it's any sort of putting out that positive energy is going to come back. So 100%.
Jasmine for Prime Minister.
Yes, for sure. 100%.
Yeah, and even, you know, sometimes sharing how, like Jasmine said, you know, that you are shy. Oh, guys, like I'm shy, blah, blah, blah. Like posting my workouts, I'm shy, like I'm not there yet, and things like that. Just share your story. And then, like, you know, just like I put a post, it's like, yeah, I'm literally in that stage when you are like that little caterpillar that's turning into the butterfly. Like I started my journey. Everybody has the slow moment. Like that caterpillar does not turn into butterfly in one day. It takes a long, 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 long process until you get into the cocoon, and then you come out. One thingy come out, and then the other one come out, and then you're a beautiful butterfly. In order to come to butterfly, you have to work a lot. And like, you know, I watched we have this very famous guy in Russia, and he is in MLM, multi-billion MLM businesses. And he said, you have to reach out to 500 people to get 50 interested, and only 5 out of 50 will sign up with you. Yeah. So those no's make nothing.
Well, and those 495 people that didn't sign out.
Going.
Yeah, are still watching you.
Going.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
it's, you don't have a problem like following up and reaching out to people. I guess it's the process of like 500 people and trying to catch up with them, and like I get overwhelmed.
That's
why there's the business,
you know, the thing. Yeah.
And that's why
You have your goals
activity
office,
tracker.
and then that the daily tracker that Christina gave us, you know, I printed it out, and then you write your people over there. Write a notebook. If you're a notebook person, put it in a notebook. If you're a computer person, make an whatever Google
Spreadsheet.
document or Excel file and start putting them there, so you know who you're talking to and you can track what is the last time you just make like a simple table with a date, whatever. Oh, what was the last time? So you can always go back to it and see. It's just
Mhm.
a matter of like organizing yourself from, I know it's not easy, nothing is easy, but making money is not easy. And not that's why not every one of us is a billionaire, because only 5% reach to the top, because like, you know, there is no line on the top of the ladder, because not everybody can make all the steps. So you
And
Yeah.
just have
now
to.
we have Angie, our Angie Belmer. She's freaking #1 in the company. Like, seriously,
Exactly.
I watched Angie 6 years ago. She used to live in a tiny, tiny condo in Ottawa. We watched her whole journey. She just like, I went this, and I went this, and she made it. So we have the footsteps. She's there. She reached to the top of the mountain. So we're very blessed to be in Uproar, be part of Uproar. Very, very blessed.
Look what quote just showed up on my phone. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it.
Exactly.
Right? So why are you here? And it's those sorts of things that you've got to share. Right? Because that's the gift. That's the like ripple effect, and talking about like where you were, and are you at where you want to be? No. Am I? No. Like, we all have room for growth. It's not like we're all of a sudden going to reach some point and just stop. Be like, oh, I made it. You think Angie's going to stop, Belmer? No.
No,
She's going to set a
no.
new goal and she's going to go for it. You know, so you just, it evolves over time, and you keep sharing those pieces of your journey and your why.
And what I love about Angie is that people don't even connect with her for health and fitness. But because they connect and they think it like they are best friends with her, because whatever like her hobbies and everything that she loves in life, she shares. So people becomes best friends with like the influencer picture, right? And then they go, oh, what do you have to offer? And then they go to health and fitness. Then they watch a video and they buy whatever Angie sells, because it's Angie, their best social buddy friend, right? I was telling this to my niece, because my niece now, she's becoming like this influencer, and she's kind of like exploding, going viral on TikTok. And I was telling her to follow Angie, because my niece, it was from her. She was 8. She would like sing and do interviews and do all sorts of things, and she would do videos with me, and she's like, subscribe my channel, like this, leave a comment. She's totally like, she's gonna be an influencer. So I told her, really grow your social media, follow Angie, because in the future you can do whatever it's your passion in life, whatever is your hobby. You're not gonna have to work one day in your life. I told her, I was like, just keep growing. And with your drawing, she likes to draw, and she likes to cook. She's an amazing cook, like Aunt. And I said, share that, so people are gonna be attracted to you. And then when you say, oh, I sell this, they're gonna buy whatever you sell.
Mhm.
So my niece, I was like, to her.
100%. Anyone else have questions or a goal, like focus for the week that they would like to share?
I'm focusing on doing some follow-ups this week, because it's hard to, I know this is like such a thing to say, but it's hard to balance like new baby and
Yeah.
doing everything. So I've definitely been focusing on like trying to get myself in a good place. Like, I have struggled with like just whatever, just like postpartum body and stuff. Like, I know it's okay, but it's also like, oh man, this is
Yeah.
taking longer than I wanted to.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality of it, and like whatever. So then just also like getting the business side of it kind of back in it well. But like, I'm kind of just happy stepping back a little bit and just focusing on building myself back up and stuff after having Briella. And she's kind of gotten more on a schedule, which is nice. She likes to sleep in the mornings and doesn't need me so often in the morning anyway. So that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. And just embracing this new part of the journey for you, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's amazing how much becoming a mom changes your life, and nothing really can prepare you for it.
No, but
So
like, I'm so thankful that I got to be a part of this family before having Briella, because like, honestly, it made me so much more confident in myself and to raise my daughter. Like, I might not be like the top of the team, which I'm definitely not, Rico, but it's just like, I think Tamara and Clarissa really know where I came from a lot, like being really shy and quiet, and now being able to like feel confident in raising my daughter. That's like a huge like non-scale victory for me, just being confident in like who I am and being able to take care of my baby girl and have a family. So that's nice.
Yeah, exactly. And embracing it and loving it, even the hard days, right? So yeah, 100%. I love it. Thanks for sharing that. Anyone else?
I think
I just
for
want to
me,
concentrate on catching up with all the, like videos that I missed and everything with all my, because like the past 2 weeks, I was just getting ready for my contract, traveling back and forth, getting my documents ready, medicals, this, and that. So I just want to catch up on those and get back on my feet and just keep on sharing from the little cabins that I am.
Yeah. I hear you. I need to
It
get caught
doesn't
up on
stop
all
me.
the calls too.
It doesn't stop me. I did the Shanti's workout today, which was like half an hour. I had to do it for over 1 hour and a half because the internet was so crappy. So I was timing myself doing Tabatas, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. But I did it. I didn't stop. I'm like, hell no, I'm not stopping. No. I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, just keep on going. And
You know,
that's
Lena,
all.
you should when the internet's good, you should download like your favorite workouts to your phone. You can, I think you can have up to 7. So when the internet is, or you like in the middle of the ocean, then at least you have something to fall back on. Like at least you have some way
I
to.
tried it for that. Like I'm waking up because I'm also still jet lagged, and I'm waking up like 3 o'clock in the morning trying to internet because we still have to do like a lot of internet-based courses and everything. I try to download like my Shanti's workouts, but it's not even loading to download.
Okay, then when you get off the ship, when you're allowed off, then in a Starbucks.
I don't know. And not until like the next 2 months. I don't think so.
Alina,
so we're ordering everything online.
Alina, how are we gonna survive?
I got it.
Okay, you got this, girl.
I'm gonna make it work. I've been waiting for this for too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
true.
And you also have the youth center. You have the whole kids club. But like, if you're like tired of your cabin, you can just go hang out there, right? Maybe go do the workouts in the teen center. I think it's my condo. The teen center is my condo. So there you go.
Yeah, mine as well. Always.
With hot tub and everything.
Always sneak into the gym to steal some weights.
Some weights. There you go.
Yeah, and you can go use the hot tub too. There you go. You're set.
Can we get a quick picture?
Yay!
More people have to start. Oh, except my camera's not going to take a good picture because of the sun. So there's like a reflection of me in the picture. So it's like your little boxes and then this big reflection of me. Yeah. Yes, and enjoying baby snuggles. Anyone else have any questions or focuses for the week that you're going to work on?
You're going to go in the back office, right? And send it to our former clients or our current clients from there.
Yes.
That we're having the launch.
So everyone should do that. Email from your coach office to everyone that you've got signed up, even if it's only 3 people, about the launch of Cookies and Creamy, okay? To let them know and say that they can switch, that it is a permanent flavor and they can turn their auto ship onto that one or just order it whenever they want to. So yes, I will send that.
Yeah, my goals are a little bit different for this end of the month because I can re-sign up on the 2nd.
Yes.
So I'm just working on like going over my emails and making sure all my links, and I redid my website yesterday, and then Margot was editing it she was proofreading my spelling errors and stuff last night for me, and like my grammar and commas and stuff. Because like I do stuff like that for my virtual assistant clients, but like when I'm looking at my own, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's good. So it was really helpful. So she like caught things, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that doesn't make sense. So it was really cool to have her I have her editing it for me. She's like, I'm not done yet. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So I'm just like redoing my emails and like I have a new IG account, so growing it. I have 100 followers. I'm excited.
Okay. Yeah.
So 100 followers after
amazing.
having to restart it. So
Yeah.
but it's like more people that are my jam though. So like if I see
Yeah.
someone that's popping up, like in my old account, I didn't care. I just wanted like all the followers. And I was like using this app at first where you just like bop the heads. I can't remember which one it is. And you could, like a long time ago, I used this app. So now I'm doing it all manually and removing anyone that is like not who I want to talk to. So it's kind of, so it's like 100 good followers, I feel.
Yeah.
Just growing that
Awesome.
and just being authentic.
100 people at your
Amazing.
dinner table.
Yeah. So that's my
Right.
favorite.
So good. All right, beautiful ladies. Well, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to sign off here so I don't kill my hotspot. And hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll send the email out with all the links later.
Bye,
Okay.
ladies.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye bye.